Now in this video we see the solutions of unit test 1. So first question is here, find the modulus argument of the complex number -7 plus 24i. Second question is, if a and b are real and I raised to the power 4 plus 3i into a plus I minus 1 into b plus 5i cube equals to 0, find a and b. Third question is, solve x square plus x plus 1 equals to 0. Fourth question is, if omega is a complex cube root of unity, then show that 1 minus omega plus omega square bracket raised to the power 5 plus 1 plus omega minus omega square bracket raised to the power 5 equals to 32. And fifth question, represent minus 3 square root of minus 3 plus I in the polar form and in exponential form. So if you not yet solve this test, you solve the test, then check your answer with the help of this video. So we see the solution of first question, find the modulus comma argument of the complex number -7 plus 24i. So we write here solution. First we write the given complex number as z. So let z equals to -7 plus 24i. So we compare the given number with z equals to a plus ib. We get a equals to -7 and b equals to 24. Then we have to find the modulus, and we know the formula for modulus, that is mod z equals to under root a square plus b square. So we replace a as -7 or +7, because after squaring we get the plus term. So we write this 7 square or -7 square, which we get 49, then square of 24. So after taking square and adding we get 625. So square root of 625, which we get 25. So this is modulus of z, that is value of r. We have to find argument of z. So we write here argument of z equals to tan inverse b by a. Value of b is 24, value of a is -7. So we write argument of z, that is value of theta, equals to tan inverse 24 by 7. So we require the angle from second quadrant. Why? If we observe here, if we write this complex number in order pair, we get the order pair -7 24. That means signs are minus and plus. So sign are minus and plus in second quadrant. So we write here as a less than 0, that means a is negative, b greater than 0, that means b is positive, theta lies in second quadrant. So you have to check your answer. Value of r must be 25, value of theta must be tan inverse 24 by -7. Now see second question, if a and b are real and I raised to the power 4 plus 3i into a plus in bracket I minus 1 into b plus 5i cube equals to 0, find a and b. So here we have to reduce this I raised to the power 4 in the form of I, this I cube also in the form of I. So we write here in solution, I raised to the power 4 plus 3i into a plus I minus 1 into b plus 5i cube equals to 0 plus 0i. So we write this RHS. So here in RHS is 0. So we write this 0 as 0 plus 0i. So we first write this I raised to the power 4 as 1, this I cube as I. Then we write here I raised to the power 4 as 1. So we write 1 plus 3i into a plus this I minus 1 into b as it is, this I cube as I. So we write here I cube as minus I. So this plus minus get minus. So we write minus 5i. Now here we multiply by a to this first bracket. So we get a into 1 as a, 3i into a as 3ai. we multiply by b to this second bracket. So we write here ib or bi minus b, then minus 5i as it is, RHS as it is. Now we collect the real part here. So a is real, this b is real. So we write in one bracket a minus b, which is real, then 3ai, this bi, and minus 5i. These three terms are imaginary, so we take I common. So we write here 3a, here b, and this minus 5 in one bracket, and we take I common. Now we compare this real part with real part of RHS, that is by equality of complex number we get a minus b equals to 0 and 3a plus b minus 5 equals to 0. Now from this a minus b equals to 0, we write a equals to b. When we transfer minus b to right hand side, its sign changes. So we write a equals to b, and this 3a plus b minus 5, we write minus 5 to right hand side. So we get 3a plus b equals to 5. We substitute a as b or b as a. So we write this b as a here. So we write 3a plus a equals to 5. So 3a plus a, we get 4a, which is equals to 5. So we transfer this 4 to right hand side, we get a equals to 5 by 4. That means value of a and value of b are same, that is 5 by 4. Now see next question, question 3. Solve x square plus x plus 1 equals to 0. This is quadratic equation, but here we get roots in the form of complex number. So in class 10 you solve the quadratic equation by using the quadratic formula. So we solve this. Given equation is x square plus x plus 1 equals to 0. So first we find the value of ABC, because we have to use the quadratic formula. So compare with ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0, we get here value of a is 1, value of b is 1, and value of c is also 1. So we write here a equals to 1, b equals to 1, c equals to 1. These roots are given by, so we write here quadratic formula. So x equals to minus b plus or minus root b square minus 4ac upon twice a. So we write this b as 1, this b as 1, and this ac also 1. So 1 square is 1, 1 minus 4 we get minus 3. So we write directly, or you can find b square minus 4ac separately, that is delta, that is discriminant. So we get the discriminant minus 3. So we get here root of minus 3, which we write as root 3i. So here we get two roots, minus 1 plus root 3i by 2 and minus 1 minus root 3i by 2, which we consider as alpha and beta also for solving the problems. This concept we use for solving the problem for the question number 4 from exercise 1.4. This first value we consider as alpha and this second value we consider as beta. Now see question number 4. If omega is a complex cube root of unity, then show that 1 minus omega plus omega square bracket raised to the power 5 plus 1 plus omega minus omega square bracket raised to the power 5 equals to 32. So here we have to use the property 1 plus omega square equals to 0. So we consider here omega cube as 1. So we write here omega cube equals to 1 and omega not equals to 1. So we write here omega square plus omega plus 1 equals to 0. From this we get omega square plus 1 equals to minus omega square plus omega equals to minus 1, and omega plus 1 equals to minus omega square. So when we transfer one term to right hand side, its sign changes to minus. So from this we form these three forms. So we write here now 1 minus omega plus omega square bracket raised to the power 5. So here we replace this 1 and plus omega. First and last term we take common, first. So 1 plus omega square we replace by minus omega, we write here reason, and this minus omega as it is, so we replace 1 plus omega square by minus omega, this minus omega as it is. So minus omega which is minus 2 omega, so we take power of minus 2 as 5 and power of omega as 5, that means we separate the power. So minus 2 raised to the power 5, which we get minus 32, and omega raised to the power 5. So omega raised to the power 5, we can write omega square into omega cube. So we keep this value here as it is. Then we find this second bracket value, that is 1 plus omega minus omega square. So we replace this 1 plus omega by minus omega square. So we get here minus omega square, which is minus 2 times omega square, and power 5 as it is. Now again we take the power of minus 2 as 5. So we write minus 2 raised to the power 5 as minus 32. Omega square is raised to the power 5, which is omega raised to the power 10, because power get multiplied. So 2 into 5 we write 10. Now we substitute the value of this 1 minus omega plus omega square raised to the power 5 as minus 32 omega raised to the power 5, and this 1 plus omega minus omega square bracket raised to the power 5, which we calculate minus 32 omega raised to the power 10. So here we can take common minus 32 omega raised to the power 5. So in bracket here is 1, and here we get omega square. So 1 plus omega square we replace again by minus omega. So this minus minus get plus. So we write 32 omega raised to the power 5 into omega, we get omega raised to the power 6. So again we split up this power 6 to power 3 into 2. So omega cube raised to the power 2. Again we write this omega cube as 1. So 1 square we get 1. So 32 into 1 we get 32. So this, in this way we can show this LHS equals to RHS. Now see question number 5th. Represent minus root 3 plus I in the polar form and in exponential form, that is x equals to r cos theta plus I sin theta form, and z is equals to r e raised to the power I theta form. So first we write given complex number z equals to root 3 square root of minus 3 plus I. So this square root of minus 3, which we write root 3 into I. So we write root 3 into I plus this I. So both are the imaginary parts. So we take I common. So we write this as 1 plus root 3I. We write root 3 at second position, and this I whose coefficient is 1 at first position. So we take I common. Now here real part is absent. So we introduce 0 as a real part. So we write this as 0 plus 1 plus root 3I. So this is of the form z equals to a plus ib. So we compare with z equals to a plus ib. So we get a equals to 0 and b equals to value of this bracket, that is 1 plus root 3. Now we have to find the modulus. So for that we have the formula mod z equals to, that is r equals to under root a square plus b square. A is 0, so we write 0 square, plus b is 1 plus root 3 its square. So 0 square is 0, so we write 0 plus 1 plus root 3 its square. So here square and square root get cancelled, so we write r equals to 1 plus root 3. Now we have to find the value of theta, that is argument of z. So we write theta equals to tan inverse b by a. Value of b is 1 plus root 3. Value of a is 0. And we know that any number upon 0 that is not defined. So we write here theta equals to tan inverse of infinity. Now we know that tan 90 is infinity. So we get here theta is equals to 90 degree, or we can write in radian form as pi by 2. Now from this also we confirm if we write this z equals to 0 plus 1 plus root 3i in order pair, x coordinate is 0 and y coordinate is 1 plus root 3, that means point lie on positive y axis. So on positive y axis it makes angle with positive x axis as 90 degree, so we get theta equals to 90 degree, that is pi by 2 in the radian form. So we write here polar form is z equals to r in bracket cos theta plus I sin theta. So we replace this r by 1 plus root 3 and theta by pi by 2 in each term. So this is polar form. So we get here z equals to 1 plus root 3 in bracket cos pi by 2 plus I sin pi by 2. Now exponential form is z equals to r e raised to the power I theta is equals to r is 1 plus root 3 into e raised to the power I theta, theta is pi by 2. So in this way we calculate both polar form and exponential form. So if this question asks as minus root 3 plus I, then you can solve in this way also. So here if in place of this square root of minus 3, if question asks as z equals to minus root 3 plus I, then you have to solve this question in this way. So you also add this question, if in place of value of 3, if value is minus root 3, so you can solve this question in this way.